While promoting the film Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler had this to say about the possibility of him winning an Oscar. He says, quote, "If I don't get it, I'm going to effing come back and do one again that is so bad on purpose just to make you all pay. That's how I get them." Well, he didn't win, so here's Hubie Halloween. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to an all-new Talkin Movies. As always, I am your host, the real Gino Reynolds, and today we're going to be talking about the latest Happy Madison movie because Adam Sandler struck some deal with somebody, I'm assuming it might have been the devil, to make a bunch of movies for Netflix, and now we're going to be talking about his Halloween-themed Happy Madison movie, Hubie Halloween. Look, do I really need to talk about this? Look, he's never going to top, or should I say bottom out again, like the Ridiculous Six. Okay, I don't know if he can make anything that bad again. I'm sure he might test us on that. But Adam Sandler, you going into this, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Just to be nice, even though you already know what you're going to get, I'll do my best to not spoil the movie right here. Do I recommend it? Only if you really love Adam Sandler movies, past the good ones, which I always considered, I don't know the exact order, but I always considered like maybe The Wedding Singer as the real cutoff point. I can't say I hadn't enjoyed some Adam Sandler movies here and there, but the really good ones I always just considered. I know a lot of people like Billy Madison. I'm not a huge fan of that one, but it's okay. Uh, I'm a big fan of Happy Gilmore, and I love The Wedding Singer. And again, there's some here peppered in here and there that I like some of the stories, or I just like parts of it or whatever. But there hasn't been a really good Adam Sandler comedy, I don't believe, since The Wedding Singer. And even if you look at some of my reviews, you might find that I've said I've liked other ones. I know I have. I remember enjoying The Cobbler, which I think it was because he wasn't playing a total Adam Sandler-esque character, even though it was still kind of a silly comedy. I don't remember that movie very much. I don't think it's very memorable, but I do remember enjoying that one. I remember enjoying a few of his other ones as well. Just the point is, you're going into an Adam Sandler movie, you know what you're going to get. So if you like these kind of movies, if you like these kind of Adam Sandler movies, then you're going to like it. If you hate them, this one is not going to change your mind. But again, at least it doesn't flush itself down the toilet completely like the Ridiculous Six did. So there you go. I'm probably going to talk spoilers in this review. I do want to talk about the ending because here's the crazy thing. I kind of like the ending. I'll get to that in a bit because I have to set up a character to talk about that. The story is Adam Sandler plays a usual Adam Sandler character, and I've got a little list here. He's kind of dim-witted. He's got a silly voice. Everyone hates him until they need him, and of course he's an underdog that has a particular set of skills that everyone's going to eventually need. He's Jewish. He's got a hot love interest. In the case of this one, it's the same actress as in Happy Gilmore, Julie Bowen. So I guess, maybe we're getting back into Drew Barrymore territory here. I do like Julie Bowen, though, so, I was happy to see her back. So he's the usual character. The way this story is set up is Sandler plays Hubie Dubois, and of course his name is Hubie, so they can rhyme it with things like puby and, make usual just stupid, silly, kind of dirty Adam Sandler jokes at his expense. He lives all his life, he's lived in Salem. And of course, that's going to be big Halloween town. They talk about how this town, they get most of their yearly income for the town on Halloween weekend or Halloween week or whatever. So you have this guy that everyone mocks, makes fun of, is really mean to. Oh, of course, except for Violet Valentine, Julie Bowen's character. Just the whole movie, you can tell she's infatuated with him, and he's infatuated with her. Big shock. Adam Sandler gets a really cute and nice love interest. I mean, I can't believe that ever happens in an Adam Sandler movie. So you have this character who everyone makes fun of. Well, we learn that someone has broken out of a psychiatric hospital. And to the shock of anyone, I'm not going to say who it is, but when they reveal who it is, you're like, what a surprise. I'm really shocked that they would be in an Adam Sandler movie because, of course, Adam Sandler has, as this movie tells and all his other movies tell, he has a lot of famous friends, or he has stuff on them that he can blackmail them with. But anyway, I kid. I actually really like Adam Sandler. I would rather see him try different things. Like Uncut Gems, but we're not talking about Uncut Gems. We're talking about his latest masterpiece, Hubie Halloween. So someone breaks out of the psychiatric hospital. A new neighbor moves in next door, and there's a whole story of him over the years where he's always trying to point out the problems of the town every Halloween, and everyone kind of ignores him. Again, not really anyone's nice to him. I mean, you've got a laundry list of people not being nice to him. You have Kevin James playing the town cop, Ray Liotta playing, I guess you can just call him the town a-hole, who likes to hit on younger women. Steve Buscemi plays his new neighbor. Maya Rudolph and Tim Meadows, they play a married couple. Michael Chiklis plays the local priest. There's just a lot of different people, and there's a lot more names to add to that list, and they all make fun of him. Oh, and what had me a little worried, and I know I'm getting off topic here, but hey, it's an Adam Sandler movie. I can jump all over if I want because the movies do. I had a feeling they were setting up this Sandler verse, and I know other movies have made references to other movies before, but one of the bully kids that Sandler's character deals with is an O'Doyle, and of course you hear O'Doyle rules. You also, at the beginning of the movie, they show the psychiatric hospital, and this is the very first of the movie, so this isn't really a big spoiler. But Orderly Hal from Happy Gilmore makes his return. And I'm like, oh, so we're confirmed that Happy Gilmore and this take place in the same universe, and Billy Madison, because of the O'Doyle. So are we starting to bring them together there, Mr. Sandler? So yeah, Orderly Hal makes his return. It's just a bit part. It's not like he has a big part in the movie. But he's acting the same way, where he's just talking down to the person in the cell. Of course, this is the person that ends up having escaped. So that person's escaped, and while that's not the only thing that's happening in town, there's a lot of different things happening that Hubie ends up investigating. Oh, and one thing I have to mention about Hubie, he is scared of everything. Scared of everything. Anything jumps out at him, he screams. And of course it's an Adam Sandler scream in his funny voice. So you know exactly the scream I'm talking about. He's just loud and obnoxious scream. So yeah, it's Adam Sandler versus the town of Salem. Violet Valentine, again, Julie Bowen's character. Her and her family really are the ones that really like him. And he finally meets Julie Bowen's kids. She's adopted some kids. And they all get to like Hubie Dubois. And he ends up getting involved with that family. And of course, the whole time you can tell Julie Bowen her character's just like so infatuated with him. So yeah, you have that set up, and there's a lot of different things going on, and it's an Adam Sandler movie. What more do you want me to say? The movie teases the paranormal, which honestly, I have to say, I thought the movie was trying to connect to another Adam Sandler movie, Hotel Transylvania. with one of the characters. I guess I'll leave that one. When you see what happens to one of the characters, you're like, huh, he could be playing the character from Hotel Transylvania. And being that you've got a few different characters from Hotel Transylvania in this, you've got a little bit of a laundry list to go through to figure it out. But once you start seeing what one character's doing, you're like, huh, that's a fun connection. Even though the movie only teases the paranormal. You have like I said, you got like 3 or 4 different stories going on. One of the kids of Violet Valentine has a love interest. You have the sisters. They were supposed to be babysitted by the brother, but he goes off to meet said love interest on Halloween. They go looking for him. So there is a lot going on, and it's kind of all over the place. But, you know, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Again, I don't know what you want me to say. It's not good, but it's not the worst Adam Sandler movie either. I've seen him do worse. But of course he's done better. He's had better comedies. I'm not even talking about his serious roles that he's done where he's been pretty good. He's done better comedy. And again, this is just him with a funny voice as a dim-witted character that you've seen before, that everyone needs him. I have to mention, you saw in the picture I used, he has a thermos, and it's like a Swiss Army thermos. So anything he needs for a situation, a flashlight, a grappling hook, soup even. He can keep soup in there too. He likes a weird mixture of soup, by the way. Yeah, he has this thing, and it's just kind of an end all be all for him to get out of any situation. So, what else is there to say? I can't forget this, I guess. This is big time spoiler. I'm going to talk about the ending. It didn't really surprise me who the bad guy was. But then again, I liked a lot who the bad guy was, because it made total perfect sense, and what it becomes, I liked. I wish it would have been in a better movie. Okay. June Squibb is in this, and if you've been following this channel, I love June Squibb. Okay, I love her in just about any movie, whether the movie is good or bad. And she's in this. She plays Adam Sandler's mother. So the whole plot, again, big spoiler here, the whole plot, while she's not the escape convict, she's not one of the other stories of somebody else going around, the character I mentioned that could be connected to Hotel Transylvania. She's another person running around kidnapping people. And you see the connection real quick on who's getting taken. It's all people that are picking on Hubie. Granted, I know this is the whole town, so it doesn't make it totally obvious, because it's not just certain people that pick on him. It's like everybody, but these are the ones that are getting taken are like the main ones that are picking on him. So she's kidnapping. Now, granted, I mean, I love June Squibb, but I can't see her physically taking on like Ray Liotta, right? But she's able. It, again, doesn't have to make sense. It's an Adam Sandler movie, right? So, we're in Salem, so she kidnaps them, ties them up to stakes, and she is going to burn them alive because they treated her son like crap. And part of you roots for her, even though, yes, it's wrong, and yes, Hubie's the hero, and Hubie has little flashbacks of people saying that's why you're a hero kind of thing. And granted, when I say people, it's Violet Valentine and the kids, because those are the ones that really show any affection for him other than his mom. So June Squibb, this whole plot is her that she is kidnapping these people because they treated her son like crap. And I liked that. And I liked what happened with her because they have a joke earlier where Adam Sandler does the old fake out where he says, "Hey, look over there, it's Frankenstein," right? And everyone looks and he runs off. They use that trick and you finally learn where he got it from. His mom, because his mom pulls it off at the end and cackles like a witch at the end. And she is gone. They can't find her. She does not end up killing anybody. She basically teaches them a lesson because he stops her from burning them alive. So he stops her, and she's just like, you know, she throws a match to light the gasoline on fire, and he throws some soup to stop the match because his trusty Swiss Army thermos. And it's just, her character in this, first of all, is just cute anyway, because she likes to go to the thrift store and she buys all these t-shirts that cost like nothing. And I know it's dumb Adam Sandler jokes, but all the t-shirts are like, I don't remember them, and some of them I probably can't say, but it's like if you see an old lady wearing something that says like Bikini Inspector, but they're worse. They're worse t-shirts, and there's a bunch of them. She's always wearing a different shirt. And then her friend has them too. And you see her a couple times, and they're, you know, they're just dirty shirts that she doesn't understand the meaning. And there's also the use of the word boner, which that was part of one of the shirts. And she tries to explain to Hubie, even though she doesn't understand what it means. She's like, I think it means to make a mistake, which in a way it does kind of fit because the whole movie Adam Sandler's running around saying, I made a boner, right? But still, it makes sense at least. But yeah, you love her character anyway, but she's the villain, but she gets away. Cut to a year later, and while I won't spoil the whole ending, there's a scene with O'Doyle, the kid, and he makes a comment to Adam Sandler, and you think he's going to bully him again, but oh no, he's nice to him now because everybody loves Hubie now. It's the end of the movie, right? Because they all learn to love him when he saves their butts. But the best line of the movie, for me, was near the very end. And again, I like the whole ending. I like what happens to the characters and everything. But Hubie Dubois says, and this kind of made it feel like a Pamela Voorhees kind of thing. Because Hubie says something along the lines of, you know, my mother's right behind you. And of course they all look. And of course it's just him being silly. And I love that because his mother, she escapes the cops, cackling all the way like a witch. I mean, we are in Salem. And she's become like this ghost story legend. But she is still really out there. So I did enjoy the ending. Again, is the movie good? No. Would I watch it again? No. Do they kind of sequel bait? Kind of, yes. Even though I don't see them making another Hubie Halloween. Then again, I didn't think they'd make another Medea Halloween either, and they made 2 of those. So it could happen, but I don't see it happening. But it's not a good movie. But again, it's not the ridiculous 6. But it's not, you know, Happy Gilmore either. So it's an Adam Sandler movie. You didn't even really need to listen to me. You know what you're going to get when you watch this movie, even before you watch it. Again, you know the laundry list, and you're going to get it. And if you expect anything different, don't. That's going to be all for this edition of Talkin Movies. If you like what you've heard here, please subscribe to the Real Gino YouTube channel. Like this video. If you have anything to say about Hubie Halloween, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Till next time, I'm your host, the Real Gino, Gino Reynolds. See you later.